to my channel. My name is Glory, and this is the first of a series of videos that I'll be filming on Christian relationships, dating, courtship, and marriage. Today I'll be sharing with you a few tips on how to get through Valentine's Day when you're single. Now let's face it, it can be really hard to be single out there, especially when most of your friends and family are married or are in committed relationships. And usually on Valentine's Day, there's usually a rude reminder of one's singleness, especially when people go on social media sharing their photos, sharing their gifts, and sharing all the romantic things that they do on Valentine's Day or even just in general. So oftentimes single people can be depressed when they watch such videos or read such comments on social media. However, you do not have to be in this sad, lonely place. I'm going to encourage you to take control of the situation, to take control of your feelings, and to determine and dictate how you're going to feel during this period, during this love sharing period. And so I'll be giving you some tips on how to navigate through the day. One of the first tips that I'm going to share with you on how to get through the day is do not spend the day alone. Do not sit in your room and be sad looking at pictures on Facebook. That's just gonna make you depressed. So I encourage you to spend time with family and friends. You can organize a get-together, you can have a game night at home, or you can go out as a group on a group date. You can go out on an outing, you can go out to a restaurant, dress nicely, put on your makeup, and just have a good time with friends and family. That's going to help you go through the day without really feeling like you're alone, like you're not loved. So that's the first thing I would encourage you to do. The second thing I would encourage you to do is to just do something nice for yourself. If there's something that you've been wanting to get or buy for yourself, this would be the day to just show yourself some love and buy yourself the one thing that you've been meaning to get for yourself. Now, remember to stay within your budget though. You do not want to go and spend all of your savings to buy something that you might not use in the long run just because you are trying to get over Valentine's Day. You see what I'm saying? So definitely buy yourself something. Go do your hair, go get your nails done, and really just pamper yourself on this day. Show yourself some love, all right? Okay. The third tip that I'll share with you is that you actually do something nice and kind for someone else, all right? Do a random act of kindness, and that will really help to make you feel valued. It will make you feel like it just makes you feel fulfilled. Usually when you do something nice to someone else for no reason, it makes you feel joy. So I would encourage you to do that, whether it's your neighbor or a family member who you know does not have any partner during the season. Give them a call, go spend time with them, invite them to your home and share a meal with them. That's another way of getting through this period without feeling lonely and depressed. Another thing you can do is, I know for some people it doesn't bother them so much being alone at home, or sometimes it can't be helped. Depending on your situation in life and depending on where you might be, it might just not be possible to spend time with friends or family. In that case, I would encourage you to just be content with yourself and try to love yourself. Try to think about the good things about you and try to just meditate on that and just enjoy your own presence by yourself. You can watch a movie, you can have some popcorn, you can go buy some ice cream and just read a book, or just spend time with yourself at home. That's a way of getting through Valentine's Day when you're single as well. Another tip that I have is, if you're part of a church, sometimes churches would organize youth groups. They would organize outings on Valentine's Day. They would go watch a movie or they'll go sightseeing. If you're part of a church that has such groups, make sure to take advantage of such opportunities. Be part of a group, be part of a community, be part of a group of people that you're active and you're doing something. That's even how you can get to meet someone special. Another thing that I'm going to share with you on how to get through Valentine's Day when you're single is to work on yourself. This is something that I do all the time. Whenever I have some alone time by myself at home, I usually would work on whatever skill that I've been meaning to learn or develop. I would work on it, be it learning a new language or learning how to play a new instrument or learning how to sing a song or just learning how to do different things. There's so many things that you can learn. There's so many things that you can improve, and that would just help to make you a better person and really a happier person. So you want to spend some time cultivating yourself, improving yourself, and just learning more about yourself, getting to know yourself. There's so many things that you can achieve when you're single. And singleness should not be seen as a bad thing. It's a season in life that you should try to take full advantage of it. And because when you get married, then you become busy with family and work and many other things, and you may not have that alone time to really focus on improving yourself, on building yourself. All right. Now, having shared with you a few tips on how to get through Valentine's Day when you're single, I'm going to share with you a few things not to do on Valentine's Day. All right. So most times, because people feel lonely, they feel sad on Valentine's Day, they might be tempted to rush into a relationship just to prevent this from happening, just to prevent themselves from being single and alone on Valentine's Day. And that's a huge mistake, because oftentimes this leaves both parties deeply hurt, right? Because you can easily get attached to someone when you really weren't in love with them or planning on getting into any real relationship with them. So just know that in a lifetime there will be several Valentine's Days. So if you're missing out on one, it's not the end of the world. All right, just try to avoid the temptation of rushing into a relationship with someone just so that you can say, oh, I have a date on Valentine's Day. Okay, it's totally perfectly fine to not have a date on Valentine's Day, to be alone and to be joyful and happy with who you are and who the Lord is molding you to become. Okay, so personally, I don't really make a big deal of Valentine's Day. I think there's really so much pressure on couples to perform, to do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do in their relationships just to show the world that they're in love or that they're in a relationship. And really, I think it's just a marketing strategy by companies to sell their products, to sell their gifts. And so I really don't get caught up in the whole Valentine's Day frenzy. But comment down below and let me know how you feel about Valentine's Day, how you plan on spending it, and how the day will go for you. Let me know if you did some of the tips that I shared in the video. Let me know how that helped you, and let me know if you felt any different during this Valentine's Day compared to previous ones. So like I said in the beginning, this is the first of a series of videos that I'll be doing on Christian relationships. So in the future, I'll be making videos at least every other week. I'll be uploading a video on Christian relationship and dating, different topics and different aspects of it. If you have a specific topic that you would like for me to talk about, comment down below and let me know, and I'll make a video on that in the near future. So in conclusion, remember that you were fearfully and wonderfully made by Almighty God, and never let anyone make you feel any less or less worthy of that, because you're a child of God and you were created in the image of God. Okay? God bless you.